put my shades on. Hey! Hey! Okay, let me stop. I know y'all don't understand that bounce beat shit, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it right there. Okay, we're gonna leave it right there. Okay. So, at any rate, before I get into like Kaya and Maddie, let me just say this. I want to say that you guys are still freaking crazy. The Kaya stands are still freaking crazy. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, and I really believe that y'all stressing that girl out. You hear me? I really believe that she knows that she got a whole bunch of stands that are 13 steps from the left that's out here fighting battles for her. That's scary to me. If I was Kaya, I'd walk around with mace, because if any of y'all mother suckers walked up on me, I had to mace the fuck out of you ninjas, because y'all are freaking crazy. And then let me say this. Let me end it with this, right? Just so y'all little Kaya crazed stands would know something that what did I want to say about Kaya? Forgive me, guys. That just so you know, whenever I make a video about Maddie, it doesn't get monetized instantaneously. It instantly gets shut down instantly. But whenever I do a video about Kaya, it's never a problem. Never a problem. So how do you all explain that? How do you explain that? Anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the gag order, right? What I feel like Kaya is going to drive herself crazy, because it's like she's trying to make everybody happy, you know, and that's a Scorpio trait, to make people happy, to try to, you know, when they care about things, they care about things so deeply that they want to, you know, make sure that people are happy, right? And there was no audience participation last time. And it was just like, I don't know that, like, I think she made a decision to not have the people in the background talking to her, because a lot of people made that complaint last week that it was annoying that, you know, people kept chiming in, right? But I'm like, if they pay $100, they could sing a fucking song in the middle of the daggone performance. As far as I'm concerned, it shouldn't be no problem. I just was like, I think Justin or Joshua or whatever y'all said his name was, just was a bit too, he just interjected a bit too much. But I kind of didn't like that it was silent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like that. You know, like, I wish that they would have some type of feedback about, you know, from the audience participation. You know, like, audience participation, just not so much. But it was just her talking, and it didn't have the same feel to it. It didn't feel like a funny environment. It just felt like a funny table. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't feel like the whole, like, the environment was inviting to me, because it wasn't like a comfortable, like, even though last week, like I said, Josh or Justin or whatever the hell his name was talking too much, I still liked the fact that the audience was there, you know. Now, last week it looked like she only had 4 people there. You know, she might not have had that many people there this time. That might be why the camera was just focused on her. I hear them tickets pretty expensive. I don't know who the hell will want to pay that much money for Kaya. I don't know. But anyway, so then the photos lagged a little bit. Like, when she was talking about a particular subject and they put the picture up, it lagged, because sometimes the photos were the story that she was talking before. And I was like, I need her to make sure she, you know, catches that up. That's what I need her to do. Then there were some buffering issues last night that was very, 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 very frustrating to me. I was like, oh God. I was like, this is frustrating. Like, it was to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to turn this off, because I'm getting irritated, right? So I should have ironed this shirt, but no, I didn't. So that was irritating. There was some pieces where the audio was just gone, you know, and guys, listen, you know, people don't, whenever something crazy happens, the first thing y'all want to holler is, oh, Maddie team is running over there doing something. Y'all are fucking crazy. Y'all are crazy. These stands are freaking crazy. It can't just be that at that particular time the universe was like, you know what, let me mess this up for her, or, you know, buffering or something like that. How many of, like, I'm in my house and my shit could be buffering. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could happen in my house. So I don't know. And then how do we know it's not the club's Wi-Fi? You know what I'm saying? That's doing it. But at any rate, you guys is like, the stands are like Maddie's team is trying to pull down Kaya. I call these people YouTube demons. You know why? Because YouTube demons run from creator to creator trying to start drama on other creators' pages. You know, try to start beefs, try to start drama, and it's them YouTube damn demons. That's what I'm calling you. The first person that put something negative down in this comments trying to be funny, damn YouTube demons. And it's one particular one that I know that go from one page to the next, just trying to disrespect each YouTube creator because they say one thing that they don't agree with about Kaya, because she, you know, it could be a he, I don't know, but because she feels like, you know, Kaya is massa, so you can't say anything negative about her. Kaya, your massa, not mine. So anyway, let's move on to her docket. She had a pretty good docket yesterday. I kind of want to say I liked her docket better than I liked Maddie's, although it was pretty much the same. It was the same. It was just, I don't see, it's crazy to me because Kaya's, when she, whatever's on her docket, it's kind of funny to me because she, I had to turn the AC up, guys, forgive me. It's like when she expounds on it, it's funny and it makes you think. You know what I'm saying? It makes you think about things that you normally wouldn't talk about. You know, like things that just, you got some, when you talk about some things like, when she talked about, who did she talk about? Ciara and Future. You know, okay, so Ciara's complaining about Future not spending any time with the child. And her facts were, listen, Ciara, stop all that bullshitting. What you need to do is understand, Russell's the father, Future's the check. Listen, when it comes down to Kaya and how she think on most things, I'm rocking with her. Because it's hard to find somebody that think on this earth. You know, like real talk. This is how you solve a problem. Like, literally, if some of these celebrities would listen to Kaya, a lot of problems would be solved. And that's real talk. So the next thing she talked about was Scrappy. She said she spoke with Scrap, and Scrap was like, don't associate me with that Bobby V bullshit. That's not my life. You know, don't put him with that bullshit. Shots to Lavisa. Then she talked about Paris Jackson. She talked about Miss Jackson, Ashanti, Floyd Mayweather, and Nelly. I said, woo! Now I see why that ninja was so mad, child. I didn't know why he was so mad until she was like, Ashanti found some receipts to say that Miss Jackson was spending that money on Nelly. I said, woo! And then what she said about Nas and Khalees, mad respect for her. When she said no, they was beating the shit out of each other. Khalees is 5'10". There's no way in hell she gonna let that little man whoop her ass. I told y'all that. That's what I said. I don't believe that Nas was, let me turn this down some. I don't believe that Nas was just beating on her and she was just letting him, you know, get her. She had to be a whole, like, half a foot taller than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Nas is like 4 or 6. Shit, all them damn rappers be little as hell. The only one that ain't little is Jay-Z. You know, I don't know. But anyway, then she went on to talk about R. Kelly for a bit. I forgot what she said about him. Y'all might need to you know, refresh my memory below. But I'm telling you, the way that Kaya do things, I really, really respect Kaya when she's not talking about the community. When she's not talking, she's very, very disrespectful towards the community, and I don't think she gets it. I think she's one of those people that think because her sister is gay that she gets a pass. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If I had 1,000 white friends, I still can't say honky. You know what I'm saying? If Eminem got 1 million black friends, he's still not gonna say nigga. Or did he? I don't know. I don't remember. Well, he ain't saying it no more. So that's not. So anyway, I'm going to give Kaya. Some people said it wasn't funny. I'm not going to say I laughed, but it was interesting. It held my attention. So I'm going to say that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Oh, another thing was the Skype. The Skyping. Talking about Kaya's gag order. The Skyping part is a grand idea. Grand idea. I love it. But I'm saying to myself, I don't believe half these hussies want to get on camera, because half these hussies just miserable hoes sitting at home starting drama. You know, I mean, you can be mad at me all you want to, but I said what I said. Half these stands that's running around here acting all crazy over this Kaya and Maddie shit is miserable hussies that sit at home that don't have shit to do but start drama. Damn YouTube demons. Then also, let me say this, I also talked about Michelle. What I loved about what Michelle was doing was she was in there. She was one of her moderators. And if you guys don't know what a moderator is, you can be in a live chat and you see somebody with like a tool, like a wrench or something next to their name. They help out to, you know, deal with the trolls and things like that. So what she did was she kept posting Kaya's PayPal, so that instead of people doing super chat, you put it in the PayPal, because from what I understand, other YouTubers have said that YouTube takes a percentage of super chat. So that's the reason why maybe she chose to do a PayPal instead of a super chat. Okay, so and another thing is I see she's back on camera. Kaya's back on camera now. I'm not sure if she's monetized yet. If she's monetized, guys, put it below, because it would be nice if she would be able to get some money for all her work. Okay, and I know y'all like, I know you like let's see. Okay, I know you like, Queen Kaya don't need that money, that YouTube money. Shut the fuck up with your dumb asses. Okay. So we're going to go to Maddie now. Maddie had some technical issues herself. She did. She, you know, everything went down. I don't know what the hell happened, but every damn thing went down, right? So once they got past that, they came back up. Maddie looked beautiful. I'm telling you, I've said that Maddie can look very cheap, but the best time, Maddie looks her best when they paint her in natural colors. Because when she be having on like that purple, and actually I can't even say that. She looked her best when she's natural. You know, the more natural they make her, to me, the more beautiful she is. Then she had a guy, his name was Darren Fleet, right? So, okay, let me say this about their dynamic, right? I didn't like it. I didn't like it because you could see the clear age difference, and it was kind of annoying. You know, me being older, and you know, as we get older, we slow down a bit, and I could tell that Maddie was a bit annoyed, you know, with him. And you can't take it personal, young people. You really just can't. It's just that we just don't have that energy and that excitement that you all have. So you can't really take it so serious if we come off annoyed by you, because we had that energy and excitement, you know, and it's not really, you know. So you could see it, like he was more hyper and she was more like, okay, calm down, calm down. Am I the only one that saw that? Because I was like, okay, he's a dude from Baltimore. Yay, Baltimore. You know, y'all, you know, yay, Baltimore. I'm glad y'all coming up, because you got Jess Hilarious and then you got this dude. So, but let me, I'm going to talk about the winner at the end. So, they talked about Tokyo Tony and how her case got dismissed when she tried to sue, who was it? Wendy Williams. And then she cracked a joke saying that, and it was a shot at Kaya, which I said they need to leave that shit alone. When they said that girls with fucked up lashes, cases get dismissed. Now, also, just a little bit about the guy, Darren Fleet. I went to his page. He has about 93,000 followers on Instagram. I don't know about YouTube. I don't know about that. I'm only speaking on what I know. And on Instagram, he had about 93,000 followers. And one of his videos, he was dragging Kaya. See, that's the thing that makes me upset when people friend the people that drag people. You know what I'm saying? Like Michelle ATL Lyons. I'm sorry. I think she befriended Kaya because Kaya and Funky Dineva have a beef. You know what I'm saying? And just like I think she befriended let me not say that. But I think, some people in this situation right here, in this total debacle, I think people have a lot of malice intentions with this. Like it's very toxic, and it's pulling out toxic people are coming out of the goddamn ground like YouTube demons. Do you hear me? Fucking demons. So they talked about Tony Tokyo. They talked about Black China, supposed to be pregnant by YBN Almighty J. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God. So then they talked about Destiny's Child reunion. They picked on Michelle a little bit. And then they talked about Janelle Monáe being pansexual, right? I actually, when people ask me, am I whether I'm bisexual or like whatever they ask me, I would identify more with being pansexual, even though right now I'm in a relationship with a woman. I'm married to a woman. But like I said, I always say I don't have that much experience with men, but I would consider myself to be a pansexual person too. If you all don't know what it is, you're not attracted to their physical, you're attracted to their energy. So that's why I would say that. I seem to be attracted to a certain kind of person. So whether it's male or female, it's just that particular person. So at any rate, and then they talked a little bit about Vivica Fox. They said they don't like the new Vivica, the BET Vivica. I found that to be friggin' hilarious. What else about it? Of course, the guy, Darren Fleet, he was funny. They didn't have a good dynamic. It was something that they probably need to work on. But I'll be surprised if he come back next week. Like, I don't know if he was a fill-in for Tiffany Pollard. I don't know. I think that was genius. That's genius how she's trying to bring in different people. And I always said that what Maddie should do is get in contact with whoever is the biggest social media, like why wouldn't she have Delicious on there? Delicious has I don't know how many followers. Lala Scissorhands, blame it on Quay. I mean, the guy Darren Fleet, when I tell you he was fucking enamored with Maddie, I mean enamored. I'm like, Joe, you here to do a job or jump on top of her? What are you doing? Like, I can't even fake, because I probably be the same damn way, just keep looking at her and touching on her and squeezing her and shit. But I really thought that it would be best for her to start bringing in social media people, because that's what the reality TV stars are doing. Like who's that? One of the devils. What's her name? Mona Scott. Oh, that devil been caught the tea on how she's supposed to handle that situation a long time ago. That's why she invited Cardi B on. By the time Cardi B got on there, she had like 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? So it's now social media what makes the celebrity world tick now. So T.S. Madison seen somebody that's on social media close to 100,000. That's 100 more thousand people that's going to be interested in me. That means my pockets get longer and deeper. So I'm not mad at her. So the winner this time for the Gag Order, April 30th, 2018 is Maddie. Maddie was smart enough to know, let me get some of these social media people in here so that I can bring in the young folk. So, you know, I know y'all gonna be mad. You Kaya stands gonna be mad, but y'all know I like to keep it fair. Last night's docket, or the winner for last night, was Maddie. Maddie, bravo. Get those numbers in. Pull those people in. You know that young man brings in a younger, different kind of audience, and that means more money to you. Now, remember this. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.